In this demonstration, we show how to quickly create cover surfaces and how to trim those regions up with a spline such that we can go ahead and calculate areas associated with the split lines. Think of this as a putting green, and we're going to create a kidney type shape over the grid, and we want to find out how many tiles are in and out of our boundary. Now let's go ahead and let's create 4 lines, and we'll make these 12 by 12, so it's a foot wide grid. And then we'll go to our cover surface, and we'll make a surface over those 4 lines. I no longer need those 4 lines, so I'm just going to get rid of them, and I'll be just left with the surface. And we'll go ahead and go to the translate tool, and we'll copy it a variety of times. Let's copy it. Oops. Copy it down over here and over here. I am using the option to copy as I do my translate. Now let's go ahead and select everything. I double clicked on the arrow tool, and then let's go to the move, copy, and put a grid over here, down below, and over here. Alright, so now we have a 4x4 grid. Let's go ahead and overlay on top of it our kidney shape. Very good. And then we'll go ahead and move to our trim tool located in the advanced surfacing palette, and we'll select the surface and the curved trim it tool. And what you can see now is we've actually trimmed that surface to that line, which has its distinct area. And let's go ahead and duplicate that command to each of these squares that our outline goes through. Okay, last one. All right, now let's say I want to have the area tabulated for me, and what I will do is create a bill of material to accomplish that. Let's go over to our window, attributes and BOM, and we'll pick out area as our data set, and we will go ahead and call it part number 1, and we will apply that to the selected object. And then I'm going to use the eyedropper to quickly duplicate that attribute to the rest of the shapes. I'll copy the parent one, and then let's copy it to each of these shapes now. I'm going to zoom up to get this one. And let's keep copying. And then the last row. Let's get that bottom piece over here, and finally that piece. All right, now that we have our attributes applied, we have an area attribute applied to each of the surfaces. Let's go ahead and create our bill of material table. We'll select a corner, input a text height, I'll pick 1 inch, and have it generate the table. All right, so we found 27 different surfaces of the following areas. And it looks as if there's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares that are not touched at all. That would be square 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now if we wanted to confirm any additional areas, just click on it. It'll tell you the name. That's area surface number 225. Go down our list to 225 right here, and then the area for that piece is 142 square inches.